now, and we are going to start the training. Okay, so first of all, let me just start with a very important announcement, because some of you obviously not belong to my downline, and therefore, if you want to try anything what I will suggest in this training, so before you try, please go back to your sponsor and your upline and get an approval. Okay, this is very important. So just a little bit about myself. I've been involved in network marketing industry about 25 years now, so we can say yes. I've been through a lot. I see a lot. I've been very successful. I've been a top earner in a couple of companies with 5 and 6 figure income. And yes, I can get you some very good advice that how to build your business properly. Okay, so first thing first, let's just discuss the topics what I want to share with you today shortly. The 4 things what all network marketers need is, first of all, daily, weekly cash flow, steady stream of prospects to talk to, a system which is easy to follow and duplicate, and a continuous training. Okay, so very important too, that do not expect that I will give you some kind of a deus ex machina or something like an ultimate solution for your success. I'm just here in this training want to give you a basic overview that how to start properly. Okay, so first, let's just start with a quick compensation plan overview, because most of the people who are starting a network marketing business, in my experience, says that many of them are not aware that actually how they can going to make money based on the compensation plan. And because they don't even have a single clue how to make money in the compensation plan, therefore they cannot make an effective plan to do the things properly and effectively. So let's just start with a really basic overview. So I think you already been through these slides, and as you see, there are several income streams in your business. I'm not going to discuss all of them in detail now, just really a basic overview. What I want to really emphasize now is the friends bonus. That's what I'm going to talk in a little bit of a detail now, because this is the most important one from all. First, a little social media bonus. Well, the social media bonus, it is basically it's working like a tool, okay? Because this is the bonus what is attract most of the people to your business. But obviously, if you saw the number, this is not the one where you can make the most money. Obviously, very importantly. Okay, so as you see, we have 6 different marketing pools, 6 different compensation plan. Each of them are a very individual compensation plan. That's very important to know. All have the same principles, okay? And all have the same income opportunity, but on a different level. This is very important to understand as well. Here is, let me just emphasize you one very important thing. The same friends may participate in several marketing plans. That means 2 important things. One of them is, if you really don't want to lose anyone from your team initially, and intentionally or not intentionally, doesn't matter, you need to buy more marketing plans, more compensation plans at once. Okay, of course, it's the best thing to do to buy all 6 of them at all. Of course, I will understand if somebody don't have that much money and don't even have even money for the first one. I can understand it too, but you really need to focus on to get as many as you can. Why? Very simple, because here is the thing that may participate in several marketing plans. One example is that if you come on board with only a $10 membership, and then you're going to sponsor someone who says, well, that looks really good, I really like that, and look, you know what, I'm going to buy now the first 4 compensation plan. Okay, so the $10, the 25, the 50, and 100. So what then? Because you're involved only in the $10 level, that's what's going to happen. This guy will be in your team in the $10 compensation plan, but he is not going to be in your team in the 25, the 50, and 100. He is going to be in the team of your first upline who is in this compensation plan pools, or maybe several different uplines. Okay, that's very important to know. So that means that you are just lost a sale. Okay, you just lost a sale in this way. But of course, again, this plan has several advantages, and one of the advantages of this plan is that really anyone can start for only $10. And another thing is, and it's a very important part of our strategy to build this business, that anyone eventually, if he's become a free member and really active on the site, then eventually will become a member as well. Because as soon as he get $10 social media bonus total, the system going to upgrade him to a premium member. Okay, that's very important to know as well. So let's see that how much money you can make with a different compensation plans. Okay, if of course the matrix is completely filled with members from the top to the top, from the bottom to the top. So the first compensation plan is the $10 compensation plan. Then you're going to make a maximum of $478.5. Okay, the second one, 1,196, and so on and so on and so on, as you can see. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, a whopping $80,627 if you get through all 6 compensation plans. Okay, 80,627. So I think it's not bad, right? And actually, maybe you still not understand the very important part of this plan, that you can make this money not just only once, but you can make it several times, because each individual matrix is creating you 4 new matrix. So the 6 starting matrix can generate you another 24 new matrix, and so on and so on and so on. So that means you can make this $80,000 over and over and over and over again, but only when you build at least once on a proper way. Okay, only then. That is very, very, very important to know and understand. Okay, so let's see one more very, very important fact. Many people who are going on board and start a business, I saw that they are really making a very, very big mistake. As I said before, one of the edge of this business that anyone can start at $10 level, but it's really worth to start at that level, and it's really worth to focus on that level. Well, definitely not. I tell you why. Because there is one very simple thing, what is, I can tell you again, based on my experience and based on an industry standard. If a new member didn't make enough money in his first 30 to 60 day, then he is going to be quit. Okay, he is going to quit. That means you are going to lose him. That's very important. So that's why the first 30 to 60 day is the most important time for every new member. So if you are really a good sponsor, then your sole responsibility is to help your people, to help your team to make money in the first 30 to 60 day. So then they're going to stick to the business, they're going to stick to the team, and going to stick to you as a leader. Very important. So here comes the revelation. If you are focusing only on a $10 plan, let's see what's going to happen. To earn $114, you have to build that matrix through the 4th level. That means you should have at least 120 people in your team. So, do you think that's gonna happen soon? Do you think that's gonna might happen in the first 30 to 60 days? Well, that will be definitely people who are gonna make that and make a lot more. But I think the industry standard and the industry average, it's not about that. Again, numbers are not lying, so numbers are usually facts. So again, to make a measly $114, you should build that matrix through 4 level, and that's a total of 120 people. Of course, again, I don't want to discourage anyone to come on board with only a $10 level, for sure. But you should focus on the right and proper way, and this training is about that. And since everything begins with you, okay, then therefore the results what you will get, it's entirely depending up to you, okay? And it is even starting with the level how you can start this business. Let's see another example, okay? This is a little bit better. Actually, if someone coming into the business with the first 2 compensation plan pool, with the $10 and the $25, and everybody is copy that and everybody is duplicate that, let's see what's gonna happen. If you are building that matrix only through 3 levels, okay, 3 levels, which is only 38 people comparing to the 120, okay, that means you're gonna get money simultaneously from the first 2 pool. And when you reach the first 3 levels in your $10 and $25 matrix, then you're going to make $115. That is a much more realistic plan, okay? And I think it looks much better. So actually, for this one, everybody should come on board with at least $35, which includes the first 2 compensation plan, okay? So at least this is, I think, is the least what someone who is really serious about his dreams and goals and willing to work and willing to, learn how to do this have to do, okay? So at least the $35. Of course, if it is more, it's much better, obviously. So our goal is then to find at least 10 people in the next 60 days who are willing to become a premium member with at least $35. Okay, well, you can say that's it's very easy to say, but that's not that so easy to know. That's absolutely right, because here comes now the part of the training which includes the do's and don'ts. Simply what you really need to do and what you really don't do, okay, and don't need to do, and we really and I strongly do not recommend to do. That's very, very important. Okay, I think you already heard that saying that says amateurs spending money, profits making money. That's really, it's a big difference. And it's entirely up to you again that you become an amateur, maybe you are already, or you want to making up money like a profits. Okay, it's entirely really up to you. Again, another question to gather that many people, how can we do that? Offline or online? And my answer in a nutshell will be both. Okay, so you should work offline and online, of course. But most of the people today really like shortcuts, okay? They really want to make money fast and with at least work, okay? So that not too much work. Of course, that's never going to work. That's never going to work. So what I see now on the market, and it's all around the market basically, that almost 95% of the people, even more, who are trying to make money online are total amateurs. They are really don't have a basic clue at how to make money online. So here comes the don'ts, okay? Let's see what the amateurs are doing. Amateurs are signing up on Futurenet. They got the referral links, okay? And they immediately start to spamming their friends, their relatives, their friends list on Facebook and some other places. They are simply sending their referral URL, from Futurenet, like, username.futurenet.club or .me. Okay, so, well, that is simply, basically, not working. Not working. Even if you get some results, okay, this is not working, believe me, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, if you're trying to promote your business on Facebook, then you are risking a really big thing. You are going to the Facebook jail, and I can tell you and show you why. But first of all, why it is totally ineffective way to do. Why it is totally ineffective to put advertisement on Facebook, on groups, and to spam people through, chat and so on and so on. First of all, if you are putting your Futurenet referral link into the advertising, you're not going to have any kind of feedback how effective is your advertisement is. You don't know how many people clicked on the link. You don't know anything, absolutely anything. It's just a wild guess. It's totally senseless, totally senseless. What you're gonna get, for sure, you can get banned from Facebook. You're going to go to the Facebook jail. Okay, that's very important because many people will going to report you because of spamming on Facebook. Okay, very important. And you can get banned. Your personal account will be banned and put on hold. You don't want to do that. Okay, so it means that my advice to you that at least go and make a fan page on Facebook. Okay, go and make a personal fan page. So don't do this kind of advertisement on Facebook with your personal profile. Okay, don't do that. Create a totally separate fan page and do the advertising through that one. And again, one of the worst outcome of this, it's not just that you are going to Facebook jail, because you know what, that's your problem. But eventually, the Futurenet link as well get banned from Facebook and other social media sites. Okay? Because if it is too much people get banned to using that link, this link is going to get banned from Facebook. That means you never will be able to again put any kind of Futurenet link into Facebook or any other social media site like Twitter, like LinkedIn, and so on and so on. It's very, very bad. Very bad for the company, very bad for everybody, even bad for the people who are using the right tools and the right approach to market the business. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, don't do that. At least, please buy a domain name. Okay, and advertise your domain. You can forward your domain into your Futurenet URL. But if you get banned, that it means if your domain will get banned, not the Futurenet URL. Okay, that's very, very important. So let's see what the professionals are doing. First of all, of course, they are promoting their own domain name. Very, very important. Okay, they not even have a talk in a minute or in a second that they're going to promote a referral link, from a site or some area. They all promoting their own domain name. Okay, very important thing. Then, when they are promoting, they first send the people into a so-called lead capture page. Okay, lead capture page. Through this lead capture page, what you're going to see, it's a totally neutral information. It's like, a nice red car, maybe a nice house, maybe a nice beach, and so on and so on. And if you want to know more, you need to give your name and you need to give your email address into the page. And when you click the button, then you can get transferred into the Futurenet site. Okay, that's very important. Very important. That finally, eventually, of course, they will going to guide you to the Futurenet site. But first, you need to send your address and send your name through a lead capture page. Because, and here comes the point, your email and your name will go into a so-called autoresponder. Okay, autoresponder. Very important too that from the lead capture page, the people can get a detailed statistics, okay, of traffic, of leads, everything. Okay, so how many people was clicked on it, and so on and so on and so on. So they exactly know that how effective their advertisement is. And here is come the most important part. Because you were there, they exactly know that you were there on the site. They have your email address, which means they can make a proper follow-up, okay? Maybe you heard that before, that the fortune is in the follow-up, and believe me, that's absolutely true with the online marketing too. The future is in the follow-up. With that model, what I show you in the previous slide, let's totally lock the opportunity to any kind of follow-up, because you don't have a bloody clue then who and how many people was visited your site. If you can get lucky, really get lucky, then you get a 1 or 2 signups. Okay, that's it. That's all. Very important. And of course, for that signups, you will show already a model which is not working. People are going to duplicate what you do, not what you teach. That's very important, okay? So, again, that's what the profits are doing, okay? Lead capture page, autoresponder, and that's it. And they have a complete control of the process. So, well, that's nice. And you might be asking that, what's now? Very important. Interestingly, the autoresponder will do the follow-up, okay? It's going to send email to the people who was visited the site. Okay, these emails are already preset, and probably there will be a total of 7 emails, because that's another statistics that before someone can make a decision, okay, it needs about seven exposures. Okay, 7 exposures. So instead of to call them or anything like that, the autoresponder can do the job. Okay, and we'll send an email series of 7, usually 7 emails, until the people can get a decision point and at least get a registration for free on the site. Okay, so you can save a lots of time and effort if you're using that kind of a tool. But the question is, if you like what you see, that are you willing to pay the price or not? That's the big question. I'll tell you why. Because that online tools are not cheap, are really not cheap. And the training to learn how to use them properly is really uncheap, okay? Basically, online, everything is expensive. Believe me. Even if, you think that you got something for free, it is actually not free, okay? And it's actually leading you to somewhere where you have to buy something. And if you got something for free, that's probably worth that much, okay? Probably nothing, because that's the real deal. A professional landing page, lead capture page, it costs you anywhere between a 15 and a 90 US dollar per month. A professional autoresponder, again, costs you between something like a 15 to 35 US dollar a month. Your own domain name will be cost you about 15, 20 bucks a year. Of course, you need a web hosting for that. But actually, if you're just using the domain to forwarding, then there's no any additional cost. But it's good to have some website, of course, maybe to put up a blog or anything like that. Then it can be the lead and traffic generation, which can be even 100 or plus, per week. Maybe you need your own webinar room, which is again, can be like $50 to $100 a month, and so we can continue. So if you're not willing to pay that price, that means you cannot. Again, I want to emphasize, you cannot work effectively online, because eventually what you will get, this is it. And I want to show you again. Okay, Facebook jail. Okay, that's what you're gonna get. Okay, that's for sure. Okay, and maybe eventually even your Futurenet URL will be, put on hold and suspended because of spamming. So that's very important. Okay, so if you're not willing to pay the price and do not want to bother to learn all this online thing that how this is working, then I'm going to suggest you one tool which I think you're already professional. And this is the phone, my friend. This is the phone. So put together your list and start calling, okay? Because that is actually free. You know how to use that. You already have a phone, you're already using it, so start doing it. Or another thing, what you can do, of course, you can call your friends on Skype, you can chat with them on Facebook. Very important. You can chat with them, not spam them, chat with them. And I recommend to use a script. Okay, use a script, and this script will eventually give you results. And the results, what we need in the first step, you will see it's free members. Okay, people who are coming to the site, and in the first step, they're going to register for free. Okay, that's our first goal. So this is the script what I do recommend to use. It's very simple to use, really, very fast and very effective. I can read the script for you. Hi, this is the right time for you to talk shortly. It's always have to ask, okay? Very important, because maybe who you got called, maybe it's very busy and very too much background noise, whatever, So you want to make sure that the information, what you're going to say, is really go through, okay? So if you say, yes, okay, we can talk, fine, then you can continue. The thing is, I'm rushing into a meeting, but I thought I'd give you a quick call. Very important to say to that, because then you already set aside any question. I mean, we don't wanna involve into a questions and answer session right there. Okay, we have only one goal, and the one goal is to put that people into the site, okay, and to get them registered for free. That's all of our goal, not to answer the questions. Okay, so listen, what is your email address? I'm going to send you a very important info, so I just want to make sure you're going to get it. Okay? Of course, obviously almost everybody will ask you, what is that? Look, I'm really on the run, but in a nutshell, we are testing a new social media site and we need some more testers. So it won't cost you a dime, and in fact, you can even get paid for it. You just need to do the same what you are doing now in Facebook, liking, posting, sharing it. Sounds good? Okay, so what is your email address? Again, if you got the email, then you just write it down and tell them the following. So in the email, what you're gonna get, you just need to click on the link and the form will pop up. Okay? You need to put your name, a password, and the username. That's it, and you're set. Okay? So if you are in, I call you and show you around. Now I really have to run, talk to you soon. This is only working with your referral link with ending with the .me, because as you're aware, people just have to give their email address, click the button, and that's it. And they got an email, and with the email there will be a link. And that's very important, because that way, the email address are already confirmed. So through that link, they immediately get the sign-up form, and with a simple process, they just give their name, their password, and they will be set. Okay, so that's important. So if you are in a call, so if you are in, I call you and show you around. No, I really have to run, talk to you soon, and then hang up the phone. That's it. Okay, that's it. Hang up the phone. So what do you think? How many of these calls you can do one day? Or actually, you can do it on Facebook as well in the chat. Okay, and that's it. Or Skype, whatever. So the next step is when they are really in, and you will, of course, you will gonna see if they are in. Okay, because if you can go to your Futurenet back office, and you will see on your friend list that they are in or not. Okay, so send them a welcome email, guide them around, teach them how to use the site, guide them to the information where they can learn more. And that is exactly all the principles of our methods. We can put them information step by step, okay? Not all together, and they can get overwhelmed and they can run away. Step by step. Invite them to a webinar. If you do it well, sooner or later, they will ask you about the premium membership, okay? And guess what will be the first question, okay? What do you think? What will be that? So what kind of membership you have? How much money you will spend to become a premium member? So they exactly want to know that how committed you are. And now, if at this point you are going to say, "Oh, I'm paid $10," then probably you already discourage them to join, or they might get to join with $10 as well. Okay, so because that is your commitment level. If that is your commitment level, then how can you expect more from others? That's an absolutely obvious thing. Okay, so follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up until you get the result. Okay, never get to be very pushy. Okay, never rush people. Okay, people have their own pace. Let them. Okay, let them do it. Let them decide in their own right time. Okay, very important. So tell me how hard it can be to register a bunch of people for free. I don't think so. That is too hard, isn't it? That is not a tough job, actually, really not a tough job. And when they are in, we can get connected, we can get them information, we can get them to a webinar, we can get them to training, whatever, because now we have a reason to send them information. They might be even expecting the information. They might be even expecting the more information from you. Okay? Very important. So, and one last thing, okay, really. If you are, like many people who already failed in MLM, don't want to chase your friends and family members, if you already burned through your list several times before, but you still have the dream, and finally you are really willing to pay the price and learn, and you have access to at least $45 a month, then send me an email and maybe you can join into my online mentoring group. Okay? And you can get all the tools you need to work effectively online and all the coaching and mentoring to take you to the next level. Okay? So send me an email then. This is my email address, originalnetworkltd@gmail.com. Okay, again, originalnetworkltd.gmail.com. So send me the email and tell me why you want to join into this group. Okay? What is your previous experience and what your goal with Futurenet. Okay, so that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I really thank you for your attention for today. This training is recorded, so if you missed some part or do not understand something, you can listen again online. And I'm really encourage you to, when the link will be published soon, maybe today or tomorrow, then please forward it to your members, forward it to your friends who are maybe not here today, but I think it's very important for them too to watch this training.